What is going on, YouTube? Lamont on the run. Today we're going to visit the Dollar Tree / Family Dollar. It's one store, but two stores. It's the Family Dollar and the Dollar Tree together. I've been wanting to visit one of these stores for quite some time. I've just never stopped whenever I've seen one. So today I figure, why not now versus later? So as we go into this store, what is this, a bunch of religious weirdos here? Anyways, listen, we're going to talk about a story. You ever hear those stories about kids who've never had a chance? Well, this is a prime example of a kid that never had a chance. I don't feel sorry for him. He deserves to go to prison. But definitely the father that raised him as a total and complete scumbag. So we're going to go to Lewiston, Idaho, or as my friend likes to say, Idaho. And we're going to talk about the murder of Samuel Johns, 31 years of age. So he was murdered during a robbery on January 8th of 2021. So it appears that two suspects who are responsible for his murder were eventually caught. We have two people, a father and a son. You have Dimitri Ewing, who was 16 years old at the time of the murder, and then you have his father, Clyde Ewing, who is the orchestrator of said robbery. Now, it looks like this robbery was being planned for quite some time. So on the night of January 8th, 2021, Clyde and his son, Dimitri, ride their bicycles from their motel that they live in Lewiston, Idaho, and they pedal their bike over to Samuel John's house with the intentions of robbing him. They had everything that they needed. They had a gun and they had zip ties. They break into the house, and I'm guessing this man fought back and he was shot. A few days later, after the police or sheriff's deputies were investigating the murder, they eventually caught and arrested both father and son for his murder. Now, the trigger man here was the 16-year-old kid. So they both rot in jail, they go to trial, and they're both eventually found guilty of the murder. The father, Clyde, is sentenced to life in prison. He's a habitual criminal, has multiple arrests throughout his life. The son, 16 years old, you go to juvenile hall or jail for juveniles, whatever you want to call it. He was constantly getting into fights with other people. He was getting into fights with the corrections officers. He wasn't listening to any of the rules. This was a very, very unruly jailbird person. Now, if this kid had anybody in his ear that gave a damn about him, they would have told him, hey, listen, you murdered somebody. You probably want to chill out because you're facing quite a bit of time in prison. Now, I don't know when they decided to go ahead and charge him as an adult. I'm going to imagine that he has a criminal record already. And the judge just said, you know what, the hell with it. So they ended up giving him 25 years to life in prison. So he is being transferred to an adult prison where he will do his sentence. Now, the judge, more than likely, this kid will probably eventually get out of prison. By then, how old will he be? He'll be in his 40s by then, but he'll still be young enough to where he could turn his life around. Will he do it? I have no idea. But the judge told him, he said, hey, listen, by the time you get out of prison, you're going to be younger than your father is now, so there is still some hope for you. My personal opinion, there's absolutely no hope. Once you have already killed somebody and you're a kid, and then prison is going to change you. Prison is going to make you even worse of a hardened criminal. I don't think prison was originally built to rehabilitate. Prison originally was built to punish and to separate the bad people from the good people. Me personally, I hope that one day prison is made in hopes of rehabilitating some of these people. But at the end of the day, when you have a 16-year-old kid going around killing people, it's just, there's no hope for kids like that. So as I walk out of the store without purchasing anything, I did not steal. Okay, guys. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. 16-year-old murderer, scumbag kid. It is what it is. All right, guys. I'm out of here. I'm hitting the road. Catch you later. Have a good one. Peace out.
You doing YouTube, TikTok?
YouTube.
Oh, what's your channel name?
Lamont on the Run. You're on my channel now, kid. Thank you. Lamont, you gonna subscribe, right? Promise? All right. Catch up with you guys later. I got a new subscriber. Peace out.